Listen, speak, and grow your English with confidence. Hello everyone, and welcome to Beck Learn Fluent British English. I'm so pleased you've decided to spend a few minutes with me today. Whether you're watching from the UK, Brazil, Spain, Italy, Germany, Japan, or anywhere else in the world, thank you for being here. Every time you press play, you're taking another step towards becoming a more confident English speaker. Today marks the beginning of a brand new speaking journey. This isn't about being perfect. It isn't about memorizing hundreds of grammar rules or learning thousands of new words overnight. It's about building a simple daily habit. For the next 10 days, we'll practice English together through shadowing. You'll listen carefully, repeat naturally, and train your brain to think and speak in English more smoothly. Don't worry if your pronunciation isn't perfect today. Don't worry if you sometimes pause. Don't worry if you make mistakes. Every fluent English speaker once sounded like a beginner. The only difference is that they kept practicing. So today, make yourself one small promise. Give this lesson your full attention for just a few minutes. That's all you need. Now, before we begin, I'd love to ask you a couple of questions. How are you feeling today? Did anything interesting happen this week? What inspired you to continue learning English? Take a moment to think about your answers. If you'd like, share them in the comments below. I'd also love to know where you're watching from. Write your country and add your flag. It's wonderful to see learners from every corner of the world encouraging one another. When you read the comments, remember that you're part of a global community. Thousands of people are practicing alongside you. Some are complete beginners. Some are intermediate learners. Others are simply trying to become more natural and more confident. No matter your level, you belong here. Now, let's talk about something important. Many learners believe they must wait until they know enough English before they begin speaking. They tell themselves, "I'll start speaking when I know more vocabulary. I'll speak after I finish another grammar course. I'll practice once I feel more confident." But confidence doesn't come first. Practice comes first. Confidence grows from practice. Every sentence you speak makes the next sentence easier. Every lesson makes your ears stronger. Every repetition improves your pronunciation. Small improvements every day create remarkable results over time. Imagine planting a tiny seed. On the first day, you can't see much. After a week, only a small green shoot appears. After a month, it becomes stronger. After several months, it grows into a healthy tree. Learning English works in exactly the same way. Daily practice may seem small, but daily practice changes everything. Today, don't compare yourself with anyone else. Don't compare yourself with fluent speakers. Don't compare yourself with people who have been learning English for years. Compare yourself only with who you were yesterday. If you can understand one more sentence today, if you can pronounce one more word more clearly, if you can speak for just 30 seconds longer than yesterday, then you're making real progress. And that's something to celebrate. During our shadowing practice, don't rush. Listen carefully. Notice the rhythm. Notice the pronunciation. Notice how words connect naturally. Then repeat exactly as you hear them. Even if you need to pause the video, that's perfectly fine. Repeat difficult sentences 2 or 3 times. Your goal isn't speed. Your goal is clarity, confidence, and natural speech. Remember, your voice matters. Your accent is part of your story. The goal isn't to sound like someone else. The goal is to communicate clearly and confidently. Every learner has their own journey. Every learner improves at their own pace. So be patient with yourself. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. Before we begin today's practice, I'd like you to take one slow, deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Smile. Tell yourself, "I can do this. I improve every day. I'm becoming a confident English speaker." Believe those words, because every lesson brings you one step closer to your goal. Thank you for choosing to learn with me today. If you enjoy this lesson, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and come back tomorrow for the next session in our 10-day shadowing challenge. Now, are you ready? Let's begin today's English shadowing practice together. Now, let's continue with another speaking practice. This time, try to speak a little more naturally. Don't focus on every single word. Focus on the meaning of the sentence. Imagine you're having a real conversation with a friend. Ready? Let's begin. Every new day gives us a fresh opportunity to learn. No matter what happened yesterday, today is a new beginning. Many people believe that learning English is difficult, but the truth is, learning becomes much easier when you enjoy the process. You don't have to know every word. You don't have to understand everything immediately. Step by step, your understanding will grow. Think about how children learn their first language. They don't study grammar books. They listen. They repeat. They make mistakes. Then they try again. That's exactly how language learning works. Making mistakes is not a sign of failure. It's a sign that you're learning. Every mistake teaches you something new. So don't be afraid to speak. The more you speak, the more confident you become. Confidence doesn't appear overnight. It grows with every conversation, every lesson, and every practice session. When you hear English every day, your ears become more familiar with the sounds. Soon, you'll notice that you understand more without translating. Your brain will begin to recognize common words and expressions automatically. That's when speaking starts to feel easier. Remember, fluency isn't about speaking quickly. Fluency means expressing your thoughts clearly and naturally. Take your time. Speak at a comfortable pace. Clear English is always better than fast English. As you continue your journey, celebrate every small improvement. Perhaps you understood a new phrase today. Perhaps your pronunciation sounded better than last week. Perhaps you spoke one complete sentence without stopping. Those small victories matter. They show that you're moving in the right direction. Never compare your progress with someone else's. Everyone learns differently. Some people improve quickly. Others need more time. Both journeys are perfectly normal. The important thing is to keep showing up. One lesson, one conversation, one practice session at a time. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. Picture yourself speaking English confidently with people from around the world. Imagine watching films without subtitles. Imagine traveling and communicating with ease. That future begins with the practice you're doing today. So keep listening, keep repeating, keep believing in yourself. You're building a skill that will stay with you for life. Thank you for practicing with me today. You're doing better than you think. Now take a deep breath, smile, and let's continue with the next shadowing exercise together.
We've reached the final part of today's lesson, and before we finish, I'd like to leave you with a few thoughts. First of all, congratulations! You showed up today. That might seem like a small thing, but it's actually the most important step in learning any language. Many people say they want to speak English fluently. Many people buy books, download apps, and watch videos, but not everyone takes the time to practice consistently. Today, you did. And that matters. Remember, becoming fluent isn't about having perfect grammar or knowing every word in the dictionary. It's about communicating with confidence. It's about expressing your ideas clearly. It's about understanding others and allowing them to understand you. Every lesson you complete brings you closer to that goal. Some days you'll feel that everything is easy. You'll understand more. You'll remember new words. You'll speak with confidence. Other days may feel more difficult. You might forget vocabulary. You might struggle with pronunciation. You might feel as though you're making no progress at all. Don't let those moments discourage you. Every learner experiences them. Progress isn't always obvious. Sometimes you're improving without even noticing it. One day, you'll watch an English video and realize you understand almost everything. You'll read an article without using a dictionary every few minutes. You'll have a conversation that feels natural. And you'll remember the days when even simple sentences seem difficult. That's how growth works. It happens little by little. The key is to keep going. If you can practice for just 15 or 20 minutes each day, you'll be surprised by how much you improve over the coming months. Consistency is far more powerful than perfection. A small amount of practice every day is much better than studying for several hours only once a week. Make English a part of your daily routine. Listen while you're walking. Repeat sentences while you're cooking. Read short articles before bed. think in English whenever you have a quiet moment. The more English becomes part of your everyday life, the more natural it will feel. And here's something I'd like you to remember. Never be embarrassed by your accent. Your accent tells the story of where you've come from. Your goal isn't to sound exactly like someone else. Your goal is to speak clearly, confidently, and naturally. People around the world speak English with many different accents. What matters most is communication. Believe in your ability to improve. Every expert was once a beginner. Every fluent speaker once made simple mistakes. Every confident speaker once felt nervous. The difference is that they didn't stop. Neither should you. When you finish this lesson today, don't close the video and forget about English until tomorrow. Spend just a few more minutes reviewing what you've learned. Repeat your favorite sentences. Read them aloud. Listen to them again. The more often you return to today's lesson, the stronger your speaking skills will become. If you found today's practice helpful, I'd really appreciate your support. Give this video a like so more English learners can discover it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson. I'd also love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell me where you're watching from. Tell me what you found easy today. Tell me what you found challenging. And if there's a topic you'd like to practice in future lessons, let me know. Your ideas help shape this community, and I always enjoy reading your comments. Thank you for spending your time learning with me today. I'm proud of the effort you've made. More importantly, I hope you're proud of yourself. Remember, every sentence you speak, every word you learn, and every minute you practice is another step towards becoming a confident English speaker. Keep learning, keep listening, keep speaking, keep believing in yourself. I'll be here to guide you throughout this journey, one lesson at a time. Take care of yourself, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again in our next English shadowing practice. Until then, keep practicing, keep smiling, and never stop believing that your English can improve. Goodbye, and see you in the next lesson.